Well, have you heard of Laundry Love yet? Well, if you haven't, you're going too soon, because it's a great idea. And really it shows how just one individual can make a very important contribution to our society with no money at all. That's right, this fella you're going to meet now started this thing called Laundry Love. And it's all because of the internet. That's all, because of hardly nothing to get this idea off the ground. And what it does is takes a lot of people that are very low income don't even have money to wash their clothes now. So he started this thing called Laundry Love, and he put it together. It's all ideas, in his head. So he finds a laundromat that says, "Hey, give me your machines for free, like 2-3 hours during the week, or what? I think he does like once a month or once a week or whatever. That I could bring people who really can't afford it to come and wash their clothes." Wow. I mean, what a service to people that are really so low in income that having $5 to do a family wash is a lot of money. And see, the laundromat gets publicity, man. So if you hook up, like if you get your local Lions Club or Women's Club or a high school club or something like that, a bunch of people that goes around the community to explain the program to people and find the laundromat to work with and work with the media and everything. I mean, what a wonderful local public service. See? And that's what's cool. Now, the fellow who's organized it, these things are popping up all over the country already. He's got a couple dozen of them already now that are around the country. I mean, he says he does like 450,000 loads of laundry already. 450,000. So that's how many people. And he explains in the video how it came about. How he ran into this homeless guy, and he was helping people on the street who were having trouble. And he asked him, "Hey, what's the one thing that maybe we could help you with?" He said, "Boy, if I had clean clothes, maybe people would treat me better." And that's true in our society, in these funny little things that we're so prejudiced about. So like dirty clothes. So just like helping him, found out how he could put something together that is unusual. So instead of giving people money every week for their clothes, you find a laundromat who wants to do something good for the community. You find people who want to get organized to help do something good for the community. So it's all organizing resources that are already there. They're already available to use in the community to solve problems, but you're the thinking person, right? That puts it all together. And that's what's so neat. So when you watch this, let it burn in your mind. Hey, what little thing can I do for my community like this that costs nothing and helps a lot of people? Watch. Well, Greg Russinger, and you're with, a neat place called Just4.org, and you got one of the neatest things that people could use all over the country to help their neighborhood, and it's called Laundry Love, man.
Yes.
So really, it's really, your nonprofit organization can help local communities, help people in their community with this Laundry Love program. So how does this sucker work? How do we use this?
Yeah, well, first off, I would love to just have you do that every single time I speak about it, because that just the passion is everything we need as it relates to this effort. So I should have recorded that. Anyway.
We did.
Yeah, true. So Laundry Love, it is a beautiful open source effort to really seek to come alongside the under-resourced individuals and families in every city, town, and neighborhood.
Now, unresourced, you call them people with not a lot of money. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Those that are experiencing poverty-like conditions, those that have obviously lost employment and are just struggling just to get by. So that's what we seek to do. And we've created Laundry Love. It was created about 12 years ago, and from a beautiful human being. His name was Eric, but he went by the name of T-Bone. There's a group of us in Ventura, California, that were just sharing life with him. We asked a very simple question: hey, what would it look like for us to come alongside you? And he just gave this very, very intriguing response. He just said, if I had clean clothes, I think people would treat me as a human being.
Wow.
And that simple statement, I think, caused there to be a deep interruption in myself and others. And so what it is that we literally work and partner with local laundromats around the U.S.
Wow.
And groups of people go in and they begin to create opportunity for those that are struggling, those that are experiencing poverty-like situations, and they help wash their bedding, their clothing, and so they don't have to feel the fiscal weight of that, and then they can just use that money that they save there towards other things like food or school and education for children or medical situations, whatever it might be. So,
but you've been doing, I mean, you have like 20, 30 places all around the country on your website, you know, on justfor1.com. You have a little map, you could find out where they are locally. But more importantly, it seems like this is a wonderful thing to get to know each other in a community, more than just doing something, you know, a donation kind of thing. Man, you're really helping people one-on-one. I mean, they have a place to go, a place to meet. You can meet them. And it must be great for the laundromat, too.
Yeah,
I mean, Lord, they get more publicity than they'll ever get in the rest of their life.
Yeah, literally, it is. You're right, Matthew. It's a win-win. I mean, you think about it. There's the laundromat owner gets to be known as, I'm actually a socially conscious business locally. I receive obviously all of the fiscal benefits as a laundromat owner. And then also, you know, we've had laundromat owners that are actually contacting us because they hear about the story and go, hey, we have.
Man, if I had a laundromat, I'd want, you know, hey, because I'm going to get written up in the paper when I have this, right?
I mean, seriously. There's actually some laundromat owners that have literally like set apart certain washers, and they actually allow them to be either they change the cost on those ones, or they give it for free for these groups that come in to help their neighbors wash their clothes.
So basically, you have like a party once a week or once a month or whatever. You come in for a few hours, and everybody gets to wash their stuff for free, right?
Yeah, I mean, it feels the environments. I mean, think about it. It's a neutral space. You know, there's a laundromat in every environment. You know, it's what people call third spaces, right? Third places, and I think it's a safe place. And you know, literally, what else can you do but hang out with each other? You know, you got 2 hours.
Right, 2 hours, and you start talking. And
so let's recreate the whole space to be this lively, neighborly type of experience where there's this sharing that takes place.
So instead of, you know, gathering cans of beans for the local shelter or something, man, this is real stuff that people really need that no one else is providing. And it's cool. I mean, laundry love, what can be cooler than that?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I think the beautiful thing is it's this human exchange, right? Yeah. It's not, there's something, I can, see the way we view this thing, Matthew, is like, listen, I can do something for you, and I can do something to you. But man, when I do something with you it changes the whole dynamic, because then I'm investing myself. I'm not just investing my can of food. I'm not just investing my dollar bill. I'm investing myself. I'm opening myself up to another human story. Gosh, and there's tremendous value in that. For me, is the one that might be the group that's hosting it, as well as the one that's receiving the care. I think it becomes this environment of equality, and I think that's just this beautiful gift that Laundry Love gets to provide.
Well, I mean, you know, what I see too, I mean, where we live in Maryland, everyone has to do public service, you know. So, I mean, this is a great thing for a bunch of high school kids, you know, to go to local laundry. They're going to do it, and then they get to hang out with these people, you know, for a couple hours a week or month or whatever it is, to really learn about that experience. And then they got something to do their college essay about, you know.
No, seriously. I mean, but you're right. And the beautiful thing is, like, groups around the U.S., right? I mean, there are kids that serve, there are young people that participate, and you know, even inside, literally, we get the opportunity of educating children inside the laundromat, because we tutor families with children. And so it's just one of those things that. It just becomes this, when you get inside the human story and you learn about the other, what comes out of that is that laundry is just the beginning. But then it becomes, well, let's see if we can help you with this, or we find the assets of the individual and find the gifts that they bring to the table, and then we work to figure out, could there be job placements or housing opportunities or whatever it might be. It becomes this hub of relief, and it's this beautiful space.
But I think besides that, it's from their side, as T-Bone said, your fellow that started this with you, he said how people accept him if he had his clean clothes. But I mean, from somebody who lives normally like me, I mean, how I can't even conceive of that phrase, And so to be with somebody in the laundromat for a couple hours, that you would start to understand what that really means, in no other way.
I agree. And you think about it, I mean, we all go to box stores or just local grocery stores, and we have an aisle full of everything that makes us smell clean, right? So we don't, in the West, we don't even consider that being an issue. But when we've partnered with like United Way and other entities, they would tell us, even social workers, they would say to us, listen, this is such an important initiative. And the reason is because when children don't have the opportunity of cleaning their clothes, especially those elementary, junior high, they get teased, they get bullied, and they would rather not participate in school because of the teasing and bullying, because they're wearing the same clothes that have been unwashed. So this actually relieves emotional weight for children, which I think is, we all agree that kids need their education. Absolutely. And so if this helps alleviate the opportunity for them to participate in their educational system, then man, so be it.
Right. And also, I mean, we have free lunch for kids because we know kids can't study without eating. Right?
Yes, exactly.
So if they're afraid to come to school because their clothes smell, I mean, that's just as a problem as no food. Yeah, and so you're solving that problem.
Yes, but that is, that is the reality of it.
So really, anybody can go to your website, and you got a little packet that, you get the flyers, you get the everything to have somebody want to do in their neighborhood, get the Girl Scouts involved, get your teen club, get your bowling league, your golf buddies, or whatever the hell it is. Now, could you imagine talking golf with the people, homeless people at the shelter? But that'd be wonderful. They'd be curious about that.
No, absolutely. I mean, literally, you go to laundrylove.org is the best portal, laundrylove.org, and there's a laundry box. It has door hangers, it has posters, it has stickers for the laundromat, so that people know it's a Laundry Love laundromat. Right. It's just all the starter box to get any group going in their location, in their neighborhood or city or town.
Oh, it's a wonderful idea, and I'm so glad that you're alive to be brilliant enough to think of Laundry Love. I wish I had that name myself. I think it's a wonderful name, and that you're sharing it with everybody else. And thank you for your work, Greg. It's wonderful that we're doing it, and you're an inspiration to other people. If it's not this, you could do something, right? You did this with no money and just started it, right? So,
that's it. Yeah. That's it. And I'll just say this. There's this motto that I live by. A life interrupted is a life inspired. And if you can allow your life to be interrupted by another human being and listen to their story, I think inspiration is sustainable from that point on. And this is the story of Laundry Love. Every Laundry Love around the U.S., almost 500,000 loads of laundry done, over 150 Laundry Loves that have happened since inception. The thing of the beauty of it is based on that, Matthew. You're absolutely
but then doing a Laundry Love is the best way to figure out if what I'm doing with my life normally is worthwhile. It's like going to another country. You're going to figure out about your own life more than you will helping somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Craig. And so that's laundrylove.org. Is that right? .org. Okay, laundrylove.org, right? And you got to go there, at least see the videos, because it's wonderful. You want to see T-Bone. T-Bone's a star.
That's right.
He's wonderful. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you so much.
Bye.